Hi and welcome to Beverly's Creative Crafts. Today we're going to show you how we made a solar filter for our Meade telescope for the upcoming August 21st solar eclipse using adhesive foam and an Astro safety film, and also our Cricut Explore Air 2. Please stay tuned.
Okay, we're going to go into Cricut Design Space. We're going to do 2 circles. For our first circle, we're going to want to do a diameter of 4.5. And for the second one, we're going to do a diameter of 4. And we're going to group these together. Just going to highlight both. I'm going to go up to a line. And we're going to center them. While we have that grouped, we're going to go down to the slice and click on that. That's going to cut out our center. We don't need our center, but we do need our outer piece. We're going to click on that, and we're going to duplicate it. So now we have 2. So we're going to go up to Make It. I'm going to adjust the 2 on the mat for cutting, and I'm going to show you why. We're going to use the deep cut blade. We're going to go to custom on our Cricut. We're going to go to set our material. For our foam, we're going to go for the distressed foam, 2.32 millimeter.
Okay, so first off, we're going to go ahead and change our blade from the regular blade to the deep cut blade. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure this is set to custom. We're going to go ahead and load our mat. We're going to go ahead and press the button. Now you'll see the reason why I said to make sure that your foam is in place in the center. It's because these rollers right here will grab your mat, but they won't grab your foam. They'll end up pinching it. I'm not so worried about the little indents or creases that these wheels are going to make, because appearance isn't what I'm going for. It's going to make about 4 passes around. And again, this is self-adhesive, so it does have a backing on it that's sticky, so I can compress the 2 together instead of using glue or tape. Go ahead and let it finish, and then we're going to show you the finished product. From there, we're going to go ahead and unload. We're going to go ahead and pull our foam from our mat. Set this to the side. And from here, you'll see I have two. One here, one here. Okay, as you can see, we had a little bit of a difficulty here. With the Air 2, we ended up using an X-Acto knife to actually cut out the rest of the circle. The good thing is, though, with the new Cricut Maker that they actually came out with just recently, actually has an X-Acto knife deep cut blade that you can use with it. However, my machine isn't capable of that, so I had to improvise. However, we did get the results that we wanted. With this one, I just ended up taking out the interior, the centerpiece, and because I only really need the outer piece, and it's already sticky, I'm not going to remove the whole thing. But this one I can go ahead and show you. It comes off rather easily. It did a good job about cutting the foam, not so much the paper, and that's what was giving me a hard time. This comes off rather easily, and this I'm just going to go ahead and trash or use it in another art. Just depends. I'm going to set that to the side, and then we have our two rings there. What we're going to do next is we're going to cut our solar filter paper, which is our product here, and we're going to take these two, put them back to back, and put our film inside. Stay tuned and we'll be able to show you that. Okay, now we get out our piece of Astro Solar Safety Film. We've actually cut it down just in a square because we don't want to use too much. And also, once you get this out, you don't want to touch it with your fingers. You don't want to have any type of anything can scratch it, just because it is a safety film. So we do have a protective film on here. I'm going to set that to the side. I've already taken off one of the backings, and you can see it's sticky, very sticky. So I'm going to attempt to place this on here. And you do not want to stretch the film. Now, I did tape the sides to this just to make sure, for my benefit, that everything sticks. And you do want to make sure that this is adhered very well. You don't want any light getting through whatsoever. So just kind of just pat it down, making sure. Okay, now our next step is we're going to take this X-Acto knife, same X-Acto knife that I used earlier to be able to cut out. So we're going to go around, and as I mentioned before, you want to be very careful with this. You do not want to touch. I'm not so worried about the outside edge as I am the interior. So And if you're underage, a child, please do not attempt this. I'm just going around it very slowly. The excess I can actually go back and cut with scissors. Okay, I've removed the excess around, and I've already adhered the piece of foam. I'm going to flip this over. Actually, I can go ahead and move that because it's not going to be able to touch anything. I've already removed the paper off the back of this one, and I'm going to attempt to line this up as best as possible. Again, you want to make sure that your pieces are adhered. The excess I can go ahead and cut with scissors. And we are all finished. And we're back with our Cricut Explore Air 2 and our project for our solar filter for our Meade telescope. If you like, click subscribe, like our channel. Thanks and have a great day.